What's up, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of the XP Podcast. This is our Fantasy Special Season 2 kickoff episode. I'm your host, Mike Z, head of Ponyboy Studios, and joining me along their quest for revenge is the owner and operator of Useless Trivia Incorporated, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Daddy DJK.
What's up?
You ready to take me down?
Oh, I'm coming for you this year. Yeah, you snuck some away from me. I did my research. I did my homework. I'm coming for you.
Well, I can't wait. I'm glad. Also joining us, the copyright claim target himself, Mr. Pinball Worthy Morgan, owner of Bungie Publishing. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Ready to kick some butt.
That's a very long, awkward pause. I was worried there for a second. And last but certainly not least, the head honcho of Surely Games Exist Incorporated, the Birdman himself, Logan B.
What's up, everybody?
Oh,
Welcome
damn.
back to the XP Podcast.
The crisp opening.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
hard
dude.
to paint.
By the way, what I'm drinking right here, obviously not advertised in any way, but Simply Spiked. Pretty fucking good. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the year. Hopefully, I'll do a lot better. I think I got this down after last year. It was a big learning experience, and I'm ready to win. Let's get this going.
Well, good luck. Yeah, this is a celebratory episode. We love sitting down, all four of us, doing this each and every year. It's just the competition of it all. So we all have ourselves a drink. I will say, sponsored, hopefully. I'm drinking some Screwball peanut butter whiskey. How about you guys?
Me
As
too.
I said,
I got the PB&J drink going.
dude, that sounds good though. That does.
I got eggnog.
Oh my god, of course
you do.
Eggnog.
But
Oh.
I what I'm drinking is, if you know what Simply Lemonade is, Simply now makes seltzers. It's called Simply Spiked, and really good. Top 3 seltzers of all time for me. Easy.
All right. Well, there we go. The ads are over now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, this is the Fantasy Special, a mini-series where all of us here at the XPeriencePoint sit down throughout the year and talk about our fantasy league for video games, all the new releases, how they scored, and any new games we've added to our teams throughout the year. This is the draft episode, so nothing new to talk about. We're going to be sitting down and drafting the beginning portions of our teams for this year, that being 2023. If you enjoy this, please do us a favor. Go check out the regular XP Podcast, our weekly video game and pop culture news podcast, where Logan and myself sit down with y'all and talk about all the news stories and happenings inside and out of the video game world. We post a new episode each and every week, so you can listen to it whenever you want. You can find us on most of the popular podcasting services, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. Updates on that. We posted our first episode of the year last week, whatever it is. It was our prediction episode where Logan, DJ, and myself sat down and predicted what we think is going to happen for the next year. And yeah. How'd you guys think it went overall?
Crazy. I feel like I definitely dove more into stuff that's probably not going to happen, especially now that Skull and Bones got delayed yet again.
Yeah, Mr. Ubisoft's going to be purchased over here.
Hey, after this, they might as well. They're not obviously not putting any games out.
That's true. And Mr. Logan predicting the just wild prediction of Xbox going to release a game this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, let's hope so. Technically they are, but I hope one of their studios, other than the Forza Playground Studios, or well, I guess not Playground.
Turn 10.
Yeah, Turn 10. I just hope that maybe we at least get some game from other studios. I don't know if it's going to be Fable or anything, but maybe Avowed. I don't know if it's going to release this within this year, but something. I just want to see something this year.
There's a rumor before we move on that Avowed actually took the place of Starfield, and Starfield's getting pushed to the end of the year. Don't know if that's true or not, but don't know if anyone cares.
How?
I don't know. Maybe Avowed's done. We've seen one trailer of it. Maybe it's done.
I know, right? I would be, honestly, it'd be pretty wild if it really was. That'd be pretty exciting.
All right. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the XP's podcast, guys, please support us on our Patreon where you get to be a part of our weekly discussions and give us your opinions on everything we talk about and everything we don't. You'll also be able to find all of our uploads there along with any exclusive episodes we may post. Links for that, as always, are in the description down below, or you can simply go to patreon.com and search XPeriencePoint, spelled capital P. That's not right. Capital X, capital P, ERIENCEPOINT. However, if you don't have any money to send our way, don't worry. We still love and appreciate you for listening to us and being what is a part of what is hopefully a growing community. You can go over to our YouTube channel where you can get this show and all of our shows in video format. If you do, please don't forget to give us a like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification icon so you can be aware of everything we post when we decide to post it. With all that out of the way, let's get into the show. As always, we begin with the rundown where we catch up on all things pop culture that we've been doing, whether that be gaming, TV shows, movies, books, or comics. It doesn't matter because we like it all and love to talk about it. Seeing as Logan, DJ, and myself have recently talked about that, we are going to spin this right to the pinball himself, Worthy Morgan. What, sir, have you been doing since we last talked?
Oh, got more into the God of War game. Really enjoying it a lot. Ran into my first Valkyrie actually just a few minutes ago before I hopped on here.
Did you get mollywopped?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we all do. Don't worry. I don't think anyone ever beat a Valkyrie in the first try. At least I never did. I don't know if anyone else
came
did.
close, and then it just is like, hey, guess what? I'm getting half my health back. I'm going to bend you over in front of your son. And it's like, okay, sorry.
To you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad.
And
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and then Jenna just started her basketball practices. It actually has her first game this Saturday. So
that's getting the kids into the sports.
Yeah.
I've always thought about like what kind of dad I'm gonna be, and I feel like if my kid gets into sports, I'm gonna be that dad that the kids like talk about that like they hate it, but they appreciate what they did for them. So I'm just gonna push them over the edge, running fucking wind sprints every single Sunday morning.
Well, I thought you'd go for the dad that leaves and come back when they make it pro.
Oh, I mean that's my second option. I'm gonna be the dad that went for milk and got lost. All right, Mr. DJ, what's going on, man? What you been doing?
Not much. I just beat a boss that I'm pretty sure I spent a good 45 minutes to an hour of game time on Ragnarok trying to pass. So that's exciting. And then I don't think I really did a whole lot else since we last talked on Sunday morning. So yeah.
Mr. Birdman, how about you?
Slowly still grinding at Witcher 3, and also whenever I have time, play a little bit of Pokemon. But yeah, I think since we last talked, not a lot's been going on with me, other than I did show Mike before we started. I did buy some new lenses for my camera, and I can't wait to start taking more photos. So other than that, not much. What about you, Mike? What have you been up to?
Well, like I showed you guys on Snapchat, I got the deal of the century when it comes to buying.
Oh yeah, dude! I forgot to say, dude, that's amazing. That's a really good deal.
I was like, and the fact that they were all different colors, and it's like essentially now I'm only missing one DualSense, and that's the camo one. Like when he approached me and he was like, "Hey, do you want these?" I was like, I might buy one or two, because I'm thinking they're gonna be like $50. And I said, "Well, how much do you want for them?" And he was like, $20 for them. I was like,
damn.
For each? He's like, yeah. I'm like, sure, I'll fork over $100 bill. I don't care. So yeah, I got the black one, the pink one, the red one, and the purple one, all for $100, and 2 chargers. So looking good over here.
I was really hoping you were gonna have one of those and I could bum one off you, but then you're like, nope, now I'm just missing the camo one. God damn it.
Sorry. You can go out and buy your own controller, DJ. How about that? What else? Oh, started Callisto Protocol this morning, but I'll talk about that more on the next episode of the XP podcast when I get a little farther into it. I can say, though, from the first 2 hours, the reviewers may not have been all that wrong. So, all right. Anything else that we've begun? Oh, I watched more of Jack Ryan. Started season 2 of that. So if you guys haven't watched Jack Ryan out there, it's pretty darn good. And it stars John Krasinski, who is not only a Polish brother in, but also just a really good actor. And he's married to Emily Blunt, so I'm kind of envious of him. So, all right. Anything else, fellas?
No, let's hit it.
No.
I was
Ready
like,
to get going?
another long pause. We're the king of long pauses around here.
Of course.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're diving straight into it. Very short opening for you guys, but let's hope you all want that. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season 2 of our fantasy draft. This, if you don't know, is a website that came on recently called fantasycritic.games. Go check it out if you want. You can also follow our league in there if you want to by searching Experience Critics Part 2. That's the league name. So if you want to check out, if you want to see what we're doing and how we're all scoring, you can go over there, follow the league so you can play along with us. This is going to be our draft episode where we go through and we draft our initial sections of our teams. The draft order is set like this, as done earlier today. Mr. Thorkage, owner and operator of Useless Trivia Inc., gets the first round pick once again. The Birdman himself, owner and operator of Shirley Games Exists Incorporated, gets the second round pick. Worthy Morgan, also known as Pinball, owner and operator of Bungie Studios, third round, and bringing up the rear, the champion of champions, me, owner and operator of Ponybow Studios, is getting in on the fourth pick. So, without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's dive into it. Welcome to the draft of Fantasy Critics. And hitting the start button. All right, Mr. Useless Trivia Incorporated, you, sir, are on the clock. Let's hear it.
So was thinking about this, bounce it off you because I hate having the first pick because the last 3 fantasy football seasons I've had the first pick, my pick has had a season-ending injury by week 3. So that has always been fun. Let me reload here quick. There we go. So after really not much consideration, I'm taking Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because it's probably at least a guaranteed 85.
85, I'd say. I told you
Yeah,
earlier.
I would say
it's
more
like,
than that, like 90.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
guaranteed at
yeah.
least 90. I mean, at
Yeah,
bare
I just-
minimum.
I was being generous.
I was really hoping you're gonna be like, yeah, another game. I'm like, yeah, let's just mine. Dude. So that was what I was going for instantly if you didn't pick it up.
I mean, I think that is the easy answer. Like, you asked for my recommendation earlier, and I said the safest pick is Tears of the Kingdom. If I was
Oh,
drafting
definitely.
one, that would be my first pick. That's the easiest one for me to guarantee me to get a good chunk of points. So, good pick. I like it. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed again. Because that would be fucking funny, dude.
Oh, dude, that was fucking-
That was the curse for me last year, was stuff getting delayed constantly.
Not only would that suck
Yeah.
for us as gamers because we don't get to play it, it would be hysterical for DJ. All right, Mr. Birdman, Logan B, you are on the clock, sir. What is your first
So-
round pick?
So this has been a little bit of a tough one. I'm in a very interesting area right now because obviously the easiest pick we already talked about was Legend of Zelda. I feel like that was just by far the easiest pick for the entire year. So I was stuck between 2 games. I'm not going to name them off because I don't want to give any ideas, and people already probably have the ideas in their head what they're going to choose. But I think as my very first pick is going to be Starfield. I'll just kidding. It's going to be Spider-Man 2 for sure for me.
All right,
Because
there
I
it
feel
is.
like that's an easy pick for me because I know it's at least going to be good. Oh, wait. Did I choose it? Wait, what the heck? Why did it do that? Wait. I don't think it added. Did it?
If it didn't, I can edit for you. Hold on.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Draft game. Okay. I was wondering why it made a weird noise and didn't do it for a second. Okay. There
Yeah,
we go.
First game
All
scored.
right.
First game scored an 88, and I would pause to believe that this game gets anything lower than that. I mean, it's Insomniac. They've been super consistent their entire existence, pretty much. I don't think they've ever made a bad game the entire time. They've been making games for 30 plus years. So It's again, safe pick, easy pick. Definitely gonna get you a nice little chunk of change there. So, all right, the third pick,
Alrighty.
Mr. Pinball Worthy Morgan. What do you got for us?
Well, I was hoping one of those two would fall to me, but they didn't.
They did not.
So, no. So, I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 4.
You fucking bastard.
Smart
Ooh.
man. I was literally that was
That's
gonna be my
right.
choice.
Yet
I was
again.
doing between them two. I was between Spider-Man and that. And you're smart, but I'm kind of scared that there might be a slight problem with it and it's gonna hinder it. I don't know why. But I'm kind of scared with remakes because they can either be insanely good or have something wrong with it.
Yes.
So it's probably gonna be insanely good, but I just didn't want to take that chance. I have bad luck. So yeah. I mean, you got Elden Ring last year, so I feel like you were smart with your first pick last year. You probably got this one too.
I still don't remember why we all skipped on that. I think just at the time we just weren't
I was
thinking.
an idiot. That's why I didn't know how good Elden Ring was until literally.
Yeah, and I feel like you and me were hoping second round it would bounce back to one of us, and then Worthy's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna take that now," and you and me were like, "Oh, okay, there goes that plan."
Well, you look at all my first 5 picks, I all hit points really good on every single one of them. I think actually in the top, my first 5 picks had the most points out of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you started off good, and then it all went to shit for you.
Oh, I went to shit to bed.
All right, well, I mean, one of mine at least fell to me. I'm glad. I was fairly confident it was going to be here because you guys have no faith in great games and the people who make great games. So with my first pick of the 2023 draft, to the surprise of probably no one, Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, I put that on my list. If no one was going to pick that up, I was going to pick that up next.
I didn't put it on my list because I figured he was going to take it.
I may not like it, but I know it scores well, so that's all that matters.
I mean, I have full hope and full belief in Mr. Yoshi P. I've talked about it, I feel like, at length or ad nauseum on the XP podcast. Everything I see of this thing looks absolutely incredible. And if it's anything like Final Fantasy 14, which he also directed and he had a hand with, essentially saving that game, if it's anything close to that quality, I think it's going to score easily high 80s. Maybe not hitting the 90s, probably not going to, but easily high 90s. So, with round 1 out of the way, I'm going into round 2 now. I get the benefit of picking back to back. So, what do I want to draft next? I don't know. Let's take a look. So, what are you guys thinking over here, huh? What do you guys want to draft? Let me know.
No.
What? That's not how it works. In the NFL, the teams call each other, let them know what they're thinking, where their head's at,
You pick whatever you want.
What's it gonna be, what they're thinking of this pick,
I feel like it's pretty easy what to pick next.
Yeah, do you think it's easy?
Yep.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is what you're thinking, but this is what I'm thinking. With my second pick, round 2, starting off, I picked Dead Space Remake.
Exactly. That's literally what I was saying. Yeah, that's easy. Easy points.
It's not that easy. There are plenty of other games that I think will score just as well.
It could go wrong though. Still, I'm not saying it will because it's a remake, but you never know. Like, it could be something wrong with it.
The only way it would go wrong is if the game the only way it could go wrong is if the game just comes out broken. Like, if it just doesn't work. That's the only way it would go wrong. So, all right. In the second round, the second pick, Mr. Worthy, what are you thinking? Where are you going?
Yeah, what am I thinking? I don't even know that. Let's see. I am going to be going with Diablo 4.
Good move. Good and ballsy. Good and ballsy. That's all I gotta say.
Go ahead and take it. Wasn't even on my list, so I don't know. I just don't have faith in it. I don't have faith in the people who make it, so I could be wrong. I probably am, so. All right. Logan.
Been in development for a while.
So now this is pretty tough for me because I honestly, Mike, if you were in Space, I was gonna choose Dead Space for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna choose it.
Ooh, okay. Now I'm again stuck between 2 different games on what I want to pick. as my next one to draft here. So let's see here. All right. Let's see. Wait. One of them I know is for sure probably going to come out within this year, and the other one I do not know. Where it's a little difficult. So I'm going to go with the one I'm about 99% sure is going to come out this year. Percent. I think my next one is going to be Lies of P.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it on the list.
This game looks phenomenal. It's kind of basically a remnant of Bloodborne, and everyone's very hyped for it. It looks great, and if it's as good as it looks, it's going to score very well. So I'm going to stick with Lies of P.
All right.
That's my second pick.
Well, Mr. DJK, a certain game that I know you are very happy, excited to play has fallen to you. Are you going to pick it?
I'm tempted. There's like 3 or 4 right now that it's like, and I think I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna take Jedi Survivor.
All right.
Smart move.
We'll lock it in.
Did it go?
Yep,
Yes,
it is on there. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was round 2. A quick recap. DJ has The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Star Wars, Jedi Survivor. Logan has Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Lies of P. Worthy has the Resident Evil 4 remake and Diablo 4. And the champion himself has Final Fantasy 16 and Dead Space remake. Oh, God. All right. With the first pick in the 3rd round of this year's draft, DJ back on the board. What are you going to go for?
Forgot I had back-to-back. Do I roll the dice on it now, or do I try to make it one more round? I think I'm just gonna take it out. I'm going Hogwarts Legacy.
It is lasted into the 3rd round. I was a little surprised, but not really, because while it looks absolutely fantastic, I still just don't know.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick it, because I'm very worried that it's not gonna. It looks good, but I feel like when they review it, reviewers like to get into their feels a little too much.
Yeah.
Especially with some other games like High on Life.
Draft yet? You're talking me out of it.
No, you fucking said it. Hit the goddamn draft button.
Come on, you can hit it. Come on.
Especially because I have two or 3 more games that I think will do better. But no, I said it already. I'm gonna stick with Hogwarts Legacy.
All right.
Good.
Second year.
Let's just hope the next game I want is still there.
Hey, 2nd year in a row it's been drafted, so that's good, I guess. Mr. Birdman himself, going back to Shirley Games Exist Incorporated. Are you going to pick one of them games that surely exists somewhere in the pipeline?
Of course.
All right.
Dude, this is tough. We're getting to some. I'm really deep, and I'm really digging deep here, trying to find some ones that I really feel okay. I'm feeling pretty safe about this one. Okay. All right.
It's a lot of okays.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried
Jesus.
because some of these, like I'm a lot of these are kind of games because like I don't know if they're gonna get delayed like last year. So I'm not going to say my other choice, but I think I'm going to go with Octopath Traveler 2.
Oh,
As my
next
pick.
That was almost what I changed to. God damn it.
I seen that scored very well. Again, it's not my type of game, but I know it scores well, and obviously I got to pick that because it scores well. That's all I need.
I'm so excited for that game. Outside of, that was going to be one of my picks. Obviously, I think it was going to be one of all of our picks. From the sound, like I wasn't going to get a chance to get it, but yes.
That's what I was going to take, and then I was like, no, stick with that. And then you guys were like, no, stick with it. I should have backed out and taken
You should listen to us.
No, okay, to be fair, you said it, so that's why we said you got to go with it. So when you say it, it's a thing. I know it takes a second to like click on draft and all that, but once you say it live, it's locked in. Speaking of locking it in, Pinball 7563, you got to change that, brother. All right, what do you got for us?
Well, that just threw a whole wrench of what I was gonna do.
Yeah, that was literally aiming for my next pick. But that's the first one you guys have taken on me so far, so I'm happy.
I didn't think anybody was gonna take it. Fuck. All right, let's see. Damn.
As I said from last year, I learned from my mistakes. Trying to stay away from the whole Nintendo thing. Oh no.
That's literally a
Not
Nintendo
again.
exclusive.
I know Zelda obviously was going to be good, but yeah.
Octopath is also a Nintendo exclusive.
It's on Xbox.
Wait, is it coming to all the consoles?
Yeah, it's been on Xbox
That's
for a while
right.
now.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I
This
knew
one
that.
is
it's not
coming to all of
PlayStation
them, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. I can
And
finally...
the first one's on Xbox. So...
Yeah, it's still not on PlayStation for some weird-ass fucking reason, but...
Yeah, I don't get that either, but whatever.
Whatever. I get to play Octopath Traveler 2 on PlayStation. That's all I care about. I'm even more happy now. All right. Worthy, have you figured it out yet? What are you thinking? Where are you going?
One I really want to draft, but I'm not for sure if it's coming out this year.
I mean, that is the
roll the dice.
roll. That is the core of what we're doing here. So
I already know exactly what my next choice is going to be.
I'm gonna go.
we wait with bated anticipation.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Forza
Ah.
Motorsports.
Dang.
He sniped
Okay.
it. I was gonna grab it, but that's okay. Forza always
Easy
scores
points.
good. Yeah, easy. Those are
It's
easy
a safe
points.
pick right
Yeah,
now.
Forza always
Easy
gets
points.
points. So good pick
If I
so
can
far.
find it.
I think we've all done fairly well. So waiting for old pinball there to hit the draft button.
Hell no.
Come on, where is it? There it is.
I hope no one snipes my next choice. I'm very worried about it, but I feel like I know exactly what my next one's
What's your
gonna
next choice? I swear I won't get it.
I know. I'll pass.
Are we
Ah.
able to do trades?
No, I turned trades off. I guess we can talk about it if we want to. But wait, what? Who would trade?
Oh, I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah, no, it is technically an option. I don't have it selected, but I technically can turn
It's like you're
trades
trying
on.
to talk one of us into using a 0 or a 7 at Uno right now.
Yeah.
I'll trade my 4th pick.
I mean, I'll take Resident Evil 4 remake.
Good.
I'm kidding. All right, let's get back to it. I'm up. What do I want? Let's see. There's a whole bunch of great games still left on the board. I don't know which one I want to do it with. Let me save some of these smaller ones I have, just because I don't think you guys are going to pick them up. So there's no reason for me to jump in there. So, with the final pick of the 3rd round, I'm going to select Starfield.
Really?
I like it.
That's a gamble, man. Like I want it to be really good, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe you're right. I want you to be right.
I mean,
again.
I did pick it for Game of the Year, so
That's true.
I mean, it's kind of a joke pick in a way, just for conversational. But I hope Bethesda can get it right.
I just saw another trailer for it, and I cannot wait. I hope it comes out this year.
I mean, I don't really think there's a shot that it doesn't come out, even with that rumor we were talking about beforehand. That seems like a false rumor. If this game doesn't come out this year, what the hell is Bethesda doing, dude? Like,
Yeah, they need to come out with it.
Yeah, it's like one of them things that it kind of has to at this point. So, all right. So the 3rd round is over. We're moving in now to the 11th round. So with the first, to the 4th round, I was typing the word 11 and I said it on accident. So in the 4th round, with my first pick in the 4th round, I don't know what I want to do. I'll be honest.
That's good.
Yeah. There's like 3 or 4 games that I want, but I just don't know.
I already know. I have 2 choices for what I'm going to choose next round, but it just depends on who takes one of them. So
There's one that I really, really want to do, but I just don't know if it's gonna hit this year. Which I guess, like
I feel
said,
like I know exactly which one you're talking about too.
Should I snipe it from you just to be a dickhead?
I mean, it's not one of my two, but I do know which one I'm thinking
Alright.
about, and it's honestly worth the gamble. I feel like, but that was gonna be probably like one of my last picks. So
All right. Well, with my fourth pick and the first pick of round 4 in the Fantasy Draft 2023, Ponyboy Studios selects Fire Emblem Engage.
really, oh, okay, never mind.
That wasn't the one I was thinking with. That wasn't the one I was thinking, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was like, I think I know which one you're thinking about, but
I didn't know if you were gonna try to risk that falling to round 5 to you.
No, I
it
didn't
comes
want
out
to.
very soon though.
Yeah. Both of my two of my games have picked come out the next week and a half.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I'm glad we're doing it this week because like some of the games that are like have a good hype factor right now start coming out like in the next week and a half, and it's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Worthy, what is your fourth pick? The whiskey's starting to hit.
Your first pick.
The whiskey's starting to hit, folks. What is your fourth pick?
Oops. Oh.
Wait a minute. I plan on going to the gym after this. Why am I drinking whiskey? I'm an idiot. Fuck. Damn it. I'm not going. I was gonna do cardio. I'm not gonna do cardio after this.
I'm gonna do Hollow Knight.
Oh, you bastard.
You bitch. I knew he was gonna go. That was 1, 2.
That was one of the ones I was thinking of too. Yeah.
Damn it.
I drafted it last year.
Damn
It bit me in the ass, so good luck. It's gonna be a fantastic game, so
Why
Yeah.
doesn't it let me?
Easy money. That's all I got to say.
Well, it's
Unless
not
it
letting
doesn't.
me add it for some reason.
it's already
Yeah, there we
delayed.
go.
It's already
So
delayed.
this is a,
God
so this is
damn.
available.
Dude, I'm sitting here looking at all of our lists. There are so many games this year, dude. It's insane. And we don't even know what really comes out most of the second half of the year. All these games are just first half of the year. This is gonna be
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Most of them you guys picked. I mean, Octopath.
Yeah. Octopath,
Yeah.
February, Dead Space,
Yeah.
and Fire Emblem, January.
Starfield were the only two you guys to snipe from me, and it's like my list seems so wide open, but it's like we only have what 4 more picks. Well, 3 more picks after this round.
No, we have 4 more. We're drafting 8.
Okay.
You used to have 5. I only have 4.
Yeah.
So, all right, Mr. Birdman,
Dude,
owner and operator of Shirley Games Exist Incorporated. What is your fourth pick?
So, with much thought and someone stealing one of my choices, I feel like I gotta go for this one. But Hades 2, it should be releasing within this year, and the first one scored insanely well with a high 94 on OpenCritic. So it should be releasing within this year. So I'm gonna hope that it does, and that's definitely gonna be my next pick because I'm very excited for it.
All right, yeah, that's a solid
I actually
one.
picked up the first one on my Steam Deck, so I'm gonna be playing that.
That was definitely
Dude.
on my list, but it is currently no longer on my list. So, thank you
Why
for
is
that.
You're welcome. Why is it not? Wait, what? Okay, this is weird. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. Technical difficulties on my side. There we go.
That's
All good.
that's usually what happens. All right, Mr. DJ, what is the final pick of the 4th round and your 4th overall pick?
Let's see. Oops. See if this is the one I was thinking about. Why does this say it came out? Oh, there we go. Release of February this year. What do I want to do here? You know, I think I might roll the dice. I'm gonna take Forspoken.
Well, that's a big roll of dice, sir. That is
Yeah.
a big roll of the dice.
That's
But
a good D20 right there.
what's that mean?
Oh, wow. I feel like a nerd. It's a D&D dice.
Oh,
If I hit a
okay.
nat- if I hit a nat 20 on
that
this,
was
y'all are gonna
tough.
suck it.
Yeah, he's
So,
gonna get a nat. He can get a natty 20. Nah, just kidding now.
Counterpick
Um,
question mark? All right.
Big-
Sorry, my bad. I was looking at my phone. All right, well that ends the fourth round. As we go through this, I'm gonna keep updating you guys. So at the end of the fourth round, DJ has Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Hogwarts Legacy, and the most recent one, Forspoken. Logan's got Marvel Spider-Man 2, Lies of P, Octopath Traveler 2, and Hades 2. Worthy has Resident Evil 4 Remake, Diablo 4, Forza Motorsports. For the Xbox Series X, apparently. Don't know why that's there, but and then Hollow Knight Silk Song and Ponyboy Studios defending champion has Final Fantasy 16, Dead Space Remake, Starfield, and Fire Emblem Engage. We're gonna go on now. We're halfway through, gentlemen. How you guys feeling so far?
A lot
Good.
better than I did last year.
I've got a few more that I'm hoping stay on the board. Well, one of them obviously I'm gonna take right now, but there's 2 or 3 I have question marks on. And then we'll see. Maybe I dip into some indie games, but I feel like it's not like last year where we had like the 4 or 5 main games titles coming out, and then we like all had to go indie game heavy. And I feel like we don't have to do that this year, but we'll see what happens.
Speaking about seeing what happens, ladies and gentlemen, halfway through, we're gonna go now to round 5 of the Fantasy League Critics, starting with the man, the myth, the legend, Thorkage himself. What is
Oops.
your 5th round pick?
We are going with. Let me get it pulled back up here. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
All right, that's a DJ-ass pick right there.
I like. There's literally a paper and pencil. I heard him marking it up.
Oh yeah, because I
Great.
couldn't get my window to close, and I have the draft going on my phone, so it's like we're going old school pen and paper.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it makes
Yeah.
sense for the Warhammer pick then, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with the second pick of the 5th round, his 5th overall pick, the Birdman himself, Logan B. What is your pick?
Again, another difficult choice. A lot of difficult choices of is it going to release within this year or not. Man, this is a really difficult one because we're starting to get to, I feel like now, the games that we don't know for sure or ones that we don't know if they're going to do well. So, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take myself some Advanced Wars as my next pick.
Oh, snagging it from old
Yeah.
DJ over there. He was probably holding off on that one for a while.
Yeah, because now it's been pushed to 2024, if not further out.
What? No, it
Okay, well,
hasn't.
then never mind. Thank you so much. I will not be picking that.
You said it. You kind of have to.
Do I?
It's literally DJ's lying to you. Don't let him lie to you.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Yeah, don't let him lie to you.
Oh,
I'm
and
gonna
Mike,
look this up.
I was gonna tell you, it's been popping up as a what's it called? Like a Kickstarter type thing.
What's that?
For
Mhm.
GoFundMe. It's a straight up clone of Advance Wars called like War Games or something like that. It's like not a 1-for-1 clone, like they changed the main characters, but the play style and the graphics are Advance Wars, and it's getting GoFundMe like a huge following to be a Switch game. And I was like, they have Advance Wars coming out. Like, what are you guys doing? But like, I guess with Advance Wars getting shoved back into this year, some people are like backing the shit out of this in case Nintendo just keeps dragging their feet on it. But I think Advance Wars will still come out this year.
All right,
believe it
Worthy.
does.
Oh, he still hasn't
Oh,
picked
I
it
didn't
yet.
show. Sorry. Yeah.
Damn it! I should have waited until you had it locked in and then said that.
You know what? Fuck. I'm gonna choose a different game.
What?
Okay?
We said
Because-
DJ couldn't change the name once he said
yeah,
it.
hey, we didn't write that down before it started. We're just making up the rules on the go here. So I don't remember making that in stone. So technically, you could have exited out of that.
Then I demand Octo Traveler 2 on my team.
Pass. No. I think I'm gonna choose even more ballsy one that who knows. So I'm gonna choose another one that may not even come this year either, and that's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So
I am angry. The amount of bullshit going on right now.
thank you, by the way, for letting me know that though, because if it's gonna keep getting delayed, then
Oh yeah.
I wanna try that.
Last I checked, the whole date that GameStop has for it is, I believe, December of 2024. So I think they just have that as a placeholder date. But like, one weekend I checked it and it said December of 2022, and then I checked it again and it had 2024, and it's like, okay, they have no idea when it's coming out.
if you tricked me, then all yours. Because honestly, I looked it up a little bit. It still says 2023, but it says it's been having a lot of delays, which also
Yeah.
scares me that it's going to be a bad game and it's
That-
going to be a bad port. So that worries me too.
I'm literally gonna wait until I get like a hey, it's dropping next week, and then I might throw a bid on it. Other than that, I don't think I'm touching it this year, just because I got burnt way too much by that last year.
All right. Well, with the cheater done, let's go now to
Cheater.
this Worthy Morgan pinball. What is your 5th round pick?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pikmin 4.
God damn it! I was hoping that would last to my next one. You bastard!
That's funny. That is very funny.
Oh, I'm literally like 5 picks away from it.
Yeah, so you're not even close. It's not like the NFL draft where you're almost right there. You're not even close
Yeah.
to it yet. All right. Well, now I am up. Now I have to make a decision on what I want to do. Luckily, most of my watch list outside of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is still here. I don't know what exactly I want to do with it, but it's still here. So, all right, what are you guys thinking?
Atomic Heart.
The game's never coming out.
I think
Hey,
it will officially come out this year, but who
It
knows?
says February 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Yeah.
in the pre-download phase too. You can pre-download it right now,
All right.
Xbox and all that. So
Well, I mean, that means it's definitely coming out then, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna pick it.
yeah, I would do that.
Suicide Squad.
It's there. I know.
It's there.
I just so many games. You know what? Here it is. Yeah, Bayonetta Origins, Cercia, and the Lost Demon. I'm kidding, by the way.
I was gonna say, unless it's like a full installment, I feel like Bayonetta is a not a risky pick, but like I'm pretty sure that like not full installment in between 2 and 3 that came out last year, right before 3 came out, was kind of mid.
Hey, you know what, DJ? I'm sitting here looking through the list. Sons of the Forest still on here. Game from you last year.
Yep, yeah, I saw there. I think they gave it an official release date now. Last year it might come out this month, and then it got pushed. I believe it is supposed to come out now this year.
Still there for the taking. Skull and Bones still here for the taking.
Yeah,
It's still
that's-
here for the taking.
That's
If any-
not gonna happen.
if
I-
anybody- If anybody wants it, it's still here. No,
So good.
I am not gonna go with any of those. God, I want to pick this game, but I'm just don't know.
Hey, Knights of the Old Republic came back on the radar for a little bit.
It's
No.
not coming out this year.
No.
No way.
We won't. I'll pick that game in our 2025 draft. How about that? If it's still there, I guarantee I'll pick it then. How about that? I'll give you guys a guarantee. Oh my God, this is fairly difficult. You know what? Fuck it. I already won one. Might as well risk it for the biscuit. With the final pick of round 5, Ponyboy Studios selects Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon.
Ooh, I just put it on my watch list. I was hoping it would crash all the way to the final round, but
Turns out I pressed the wrong button. Uno momento. There it is. All right, I got it.
That trailer had me hyped during the Game Awards.
Yeah, it's just such a quick turnaround. Like, how are they going to put this game out a year and a half after they made Elden Ring and still supporting Elden Ring? We're still getting a DLC for Elden Ring. So that's a super risky pick, and I'm not exactly thrilled with it, but I didn't want it to keep dragging along and someone else get it. So, because if it does come out, it will be fantastic. Like, it's FromSoft, it's Armored Core, it's going to be fantastic. The likelihood that doesn't come out, I think, is higher than if it does come out. So, oh man, I just don't know. And now, hey Logan,
Yep.
what's your next pick?
I was really thinking, I really get Dead Island 2 for sure.
I mean, honestly, for you, that sounds like a game you would pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I've learned from last year. No. Big time no.
So we're gonna start round 6. Let me put it in the timestamps.
I was gonna say this still has you going.
Yeah, no, I'm still picking. I haven't picked my second game.
Yeah, he's got a second game.
It's already got you and Worthy projected to win by a slim margin, and me and Logan are barely breaking 114.
Yeah, but we know projections don't mean anything.
Oh
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Most of these two are like very underselling. Like I like how Hades is underselling when the first game literally got a 94. So, but okay, yeah, undersell that. Bring it way down.
Oh man, so many things, so many opportunities. Oh,
You could always get if it's true, you can get Horizon Zero Dawn remake coming out this year probably. Who knows?
if it is coming out, I'm not getting that game.
I wouldn't either.
Although we'll probably score well. I'm making a point.
Easy, but I don't even know if it's going to come out this year. It's just more.
I saw something about that in the first article I saw for it. It had a typo and it said reboot, and I was like, "How are they going to reboot it already? That's only it's on its second game, about to be like 2.5 and a VR like DLC and VR. Like they're not rebooting it. It must mean remake for PS5." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. We're not going to read this article at all because it's already run off the bat."
Hold on.
So, Mike,
I'm looking something up. Give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
4, 3,
2, 1.
All right,
and time's up.
with the first pick of the 6th round, I select Kerbal Space Program 2. Everyone's missed.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I know what that is. Yeah.
Oh, that was a total joke. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Man, I'm really struggling over here, folks.
I still got a few up my sleeve. Who
I
knows?
have one on my sleeve. I just don't want to pull the trigger yet on it. So I am going to select a franchise that I know is beloved by many. I started playing this year. I'm hoping this game doesn't bite me in the ass. So I'm going to go with Like a Dragon Ishin.
That was really on my list. I was actually thinking about it.
I had it for a back pocket pick in probably my last pick or two because I didn't know if it would. I didn't think it would fall that far because you pulled a couple oddball ones on me like that last year. But yeah, that's a solid pick. I actually thought about taking that instead of. What did I even take last round now? I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Space Marines. I almost took Like a Dragon, but good pick. Good pick.
Appreciate it. Because let me tell you what, it's getting kind of difficult. I'm gonna be honest. Like, drafting back to back kind of sucks. All right.
Yeah, it's like, do I flip the coin on this? And then it's like, oh yeah, I have the next pick too, so like I might as well take one of them. But yeah, it's with the few of these that are there, it's like, man, oh man.
All right. Mr. Worthy Morgan, Pinball, Bungie Studios.
Mm-hmm.
You better have your lawyers ready, man, because Bungie's coming after you for that one. I'm just saying. What do you got?
Fine. They
Your
can.
first pick in the 6th round.
Mm. I'm gonna go with Wulon Fallen Dynasty.
That was the one I was going back and forth with. So
Yeah, that one, it looks really good and it's been very hyped up, but
Mhm.
will it be? I don't know.
yeah, that's the only reason why I did want it, because it's like, yeah, it looks really good, but like I don't know. All right. Anyway, Logan, what is your 6th pick, brother?
Damn. It's really starting to get difficult here. Ooh, no. Okay. Ooh, why?
I've got 2 more surviving my main list before I head to my other list. Because I'm old school.
Running real low on games here. Dang, this is a tough one. I mean, this is going to be probably the biggest gamble of them all. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to really, really hope they nail this. I don't even know. I'm maybe in the 80s, but I am going to choose as my next one. It's going to be Stalker 2.
Oh, there you go. A game you've been talking about for a while now.
Yeah, this is a big gamble because the first one only got like an 8. And this one's been in development for quite a bit of time. So I'm gonna hope it's good. It looks really, really good. A lot of people are very excited about this, especially the people that are into that kind of game. So this one's a hard one, but I'm gonna choose it because I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that this is a great game.
All right. Well, our first repick. No, DJ had
Yeah, it was.
Hogwarts Legacy. No, DJ had Hogwarts Legacy last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, not the repick. So our second repick. So, all right. Speaking of DJ, Mr. Thorkage, Big Daddy D, what is your final pick of the 6th round?
Man. Let me see here. Let's compare these two.
I mean, you get back-to-back picks, so if you're down to
Yeah,
2, why don't you just pick
I've
both
got
of
a
them?
few that I'm kind of staring at here. I wish that when it got picked, it wasn't on your watch list anymore. That would really help a guy out.
You can just remove it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
move it.
That's what I've been doing.
Or you could just refresh your page. That also helps show it when it's been taken.
You know, I think I'm gonna roll the dice on it. I'm gonna go Scars Above.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's that sci-fi game.
Yeah,
that was
I watched a few things on it, and I'm kind of hyped. I don't know if I'll get it right away, but it is one that I would like to attempt to play at some point this next year.
Well, we'll find out pretty shortly if it scores big. All right. Well, that is the end of the 6th round. We're going in now to the last 2 rounds, getting close to the end now. So with the start of round 3, Thorkage is back on the clock for his second to last pick. What do you have for us, sir? I think I said round 3. I meant round 7.
I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. I'm going Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
See, I thought Logan was about to say that with his 6th pick. I thought that's what he was going with, but I didn't want to like jump out ahead of him just in case someone else wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, when he didn't take it, I was like, should I go Suicide Squad or one of the other ones on my list? But it says it's estimated for 2023, So it's like I'm gonna hang off on that one. I'm gonna go Scars Above and then Suicide Squad. Which it could have been either way, but yeah, that's. I
Well,
was hoping it would fall because I
Suicide
don't
Squad.
think it's gonna get pushed.
Suicide Squad has a release date. It's in May 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
does.
no, I have another one that it has. It's
Oh,
estimated
okay,
for
okay,
2023.
okay.
And I was
I
like, do
got
I roll
you.
the dice on that one? But yeah, I'm happy with getting it where I got it.
All right. Well, we're now to the Birdman himself with his second to last pick.
Oh man, I'm really. Let me see something here. I think I know what my next one's gonna be. We're gonna see.
Why are you
Um,
laughing? That concerns me.
Because please, okay. Oh man,
And
that's some bullshit. You gotta be okay. Well, it's ineligible, so I'm gonna tell you anyways. I was gonna pick Dune Spice Wars. You know, a game that was released last year but didn't get a score. So I was like, oh, this year. Well, it's ineligible.
What's the reason
Anyways,
it's
it says-
ineligible?
Nothing at all. It literally says early 2023. It says hype factor 4, and it just says status ineligible. But it's not a remake, or it's not a re-release or anything. It's like, why?
Oh, that's because it's already in early access.
Well, that was going to be my next choice. It's going to
Hey,
be really
hey,
funny to
you
bring
know
back
what?
Dune Spice Wars again, but nope.
You know what? There's another Dune game out there that you can pick.
No, I'm done, dude. I'll pass on that game. That game looks like crap.
Speaking of Dune, Part 2 comes out later this year. I can't wait.
That'll probably be one of the only movies I get my wife to get us a babysitter so we can go see.
IMAX,
Other than
man.
John-
See that shit in IMAX.
Oh, that's my plan.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Whoa, now that Spice
Ooh.
Wars is out
Yeah.
of the equation, what do you got?
Well, I thought I had something. Clearly, I don't. So this kind of throws me into the dark here on what I want. I'm really running low here. Really picking up the scraps of what I got left
I'm a-
in
just a little bit
my
of-
watch list. I don't know if I really want to pick that one because as much as like this is difficult. Man, this is really difficult. Like I don't
repick,
know.
or did Mike pick Redfall last year?
I nope.
I picked Redfall
as-
last year, and I'm not picking it this year.
Yeah, it's gonna probably do good. Like it's gonna get you points, but how many points? Probably not too much. I feel
Yeah.
like it's maybe just maybe, possibly. But yeah, I
there's
don't.
Metroid Prime 4 on here.
Yeah, if that ever gets announced or
There's been
released.
Metroid Prime 4 for like 8 years.
I know. Damn, man, this is.
Hey, if one of my predictions was right, I'll be really happy. The Metroid Prime 4 will come out. For those of you
I
that
gotta look up something real quick.
want to know what we're talking about, yeah, Metroid Prime. Oh my God, whiskey, fuck off. Metroid Prime 4, is one of my predictions. Okay, we're now. Go
I
ahead.
think it'll be a bomb drop.
Okay.
Partway through the year for a fall release in time for the holidays.
You just drop it out of nowhere.
I think it gets released next year.
Kind of like they did with Pikmin 4 last year. I think they're gonna do that, but then flash that it comes out this year yet, and people are gonna lose their goddamn minds.
All right, so I think I know what my next game's gonna be.
All right, hit us with it.
All right. I am going to pick a game that this is a really huge gamble because we've only seen like a little trailer for it. And I know, Mike, you know what this is.
Avowed.
Nope.
Oh damn.
Wolf Among Us.
Oh,
2.
okay, yeah. It is on my watch list.
Yeah, I really hope this game does come out this year. Not only because I wanted to score, but also because I want to play it, and I really like the first one quite a bit. And this is probably one of the most top tier Telltale games of all time, in my opinion. So I'm hoping the second one's as good as the first one. And yeah, I'll draft that as my next choice.
All right. Well, Worthy, what is your second to last pick? You've had a long time to think about it, pretty much. So
Yeah, I sure did. Now,
Oh, I gotta pick my last two back to back. Oh, that's annoying.
That's
Ugh.
gonna be tough.
Yeah. There's one that I want desperately, but I don't know if I want to waste a pick on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one. It's not something I would play, and I'm not too hyped for it. But maybe everybody else is Street Fighter 6.
See,
It's very. I mean, it looks great.
it does. It shows the projected points of 12, but like, man, I was looking up like Open Critic scores, and the last two were in the mid 70s, and I'm like, do I really want to
Yeah.
draft? Do I really want to draft a 70s game?
Yeah, it's
That-
like high 70s. It's always been
Yeah.
like 78, 79, borderline 80.
And that's
Could
what I.
get in the 80s at least, but who knows?
That's what I just. I
Giving
kept.
this one a new facelift, basically.
Yeah. I was
So
thinking about
maybe-
picking it up, but I just didn't know. So, all right. Well, now I have to close out my list here. That's fun. Ugh. This is very annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
I was probably gonna take the Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf Among Us. Skull and Bones. Here we go.
Who?
All right. I'm gonna believe in my Japanese knowledge, my Japanese roots, and I'm gonna believe that I know which of these games look good and which of these games don't look good. So I was trying not to draft this game to try to pick it up for cheap later, but I'm gonna be fair and be a little bit more open-ended with my thought process here. So with my second to last pick, I'm gonna pick a game called Sea of Stars.
Ooh, I had it on my list.
All right, well that's good. I picked it then.
That was either going to be one of my last picks, or I was going to try to get that as one of my first buys.
It comes from the developers of The Messenger. That game scored 86. This game looks like it's blowing everything out. It's a more traditional, story-based, narrative-driven JRPG. I'm definitely going to be playing it, so I'm hoping it scores high. Obviously, I want all my games to score high, but all right. Well, that's good. I'm glad I snagged it because I was thinking
when I saw
like
it was a JRPG, gonna be a low round pick for you, and you might snag it on me. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a solid pick.
Yeah. I was like, because I did the same thing with like Mars and another one. I wanted them, but I didn't draft them last year. I just picked them up for cheap afterwards. And I was gonna try to do the same thing with Sea of Stars, but I was like, oh, I'll be more fair to the guys. I'll use a draft pick on it. So, all right, whoa,
We can't take Horizon Call of the Mountain, can we?
why could we not?
You can. It's a game.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we said no to VR games last year or not.
So what
No.
is Mike gonna choose as the next one? Go on.
Who fucking knows? Nobody. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving in now to the final round of this year's draft. When he said it, I just like had this look on my face. I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean, thanks.
Guess who figured it out?
I don't know. Like, I think it looks amazing, man. I really do. But do I think it's gonna take the world by storm? Yes. So with my last pick, I pick Horizon Call of the Mountain. Because I believe in the Horizon franchise. I believe in the people making it. It starts with an A. I don't remember the names, but so there we go. My draft is done, folks. I am out. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. All right. With your final pick, Mr. Worthy Morgan, what is it gonna be? Is he still here? Oh, okay. I was like, is he
Yeah, I'm
still here?
I'm thinking.
Fire Sprite. That's what it was. I couldn't think of it. Did not start with an A. I was wrong.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. He's got a sleeper.
I sparked. Ooh, something just popped up in my head. What's it called? I got this.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty now, brothers.
Is this what I think it is? Right?
I don't
is this
know.
not the right?
We're waiting on Worthy.
I think this is.
I don't know. Damn it.
No, never
Out
mind.
of all the
I'm not
games on my
sure.
watch list, a lot of them don't know if they're gonna come out for sure.
We can start putting bids in tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. I think bids revealed tomorrow. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 12 games on my list. But I don't got that many spaces.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Like I saw beforehand that I wanted, so
When's the 21st?
I don't know about this.
Put Atomic Heart on the back burner and try to nab it the week before it's supposed to come out.
a way to tell us.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. You know we can hear you, right?
I know.
Yeah, I just realized, dude, I have so many February and January games. Like by the time the end of January or February comes, over half my games are gonna have scores.
Yeah, last year it was like most of us were waiting for literally like September, October, November, and then this year it's like
Mostly because we
we'll
don't know what's coming out in September. They
Yeah.
haven't said anything.
it's like we're gonna know basically who won by like
Well, that's not
May.
true.
Choose Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna.
I was thought about it. I had it up there.
I was gonna pick it for like $1 if I could, because while I don't know if it's gonna be that great, Assassin's Creed games always score great. So, like,
Yeah,
a game
And
that
they took a year off, so I'm hoping. I was just wanting to know for sure if it's gonna be released.
yeah. They took a year off to push freaking whatchamacallit back another year and a half.
yeah. Like I didn't even
Bastards.
like Valhalla and got 83 points. So it's like,
Mhm.
my opinion.
Maybe they
easy
pushed
points.
that game back to get it for people to help with this game.
Hey,
to
you
make
know,
sure it
guys,
comes out.
there's a game still out there, still floating around that we have talked about before. I'm just letting you guys know before you make your final 2 picks over here. The Lord of the Rings Gollum is still there.
Oh, thank God! I've been so excited for that game. Definitely picking that as my next pick for sure.
Didn't that get pushed back, and that's an indefinite
They don't
limbo
know
right now
when.
again?
I
Probably
have no
should just
fucking
never
clue.
come out.
Yeah, probably. Nope. It is. No, wait, nope. That's not right. Oh yeah, it's just to be announced. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've been receiving so much hate over that they're just not. I don't want to say it's shit canned yet, but it's. I mean, at this point, like, come
Should
on,
be.
guys.
Should be shit canned.
Yeah, I feel like it did get it put in limbo until further notice.
All right.
Like that was one of those that got announced and was like, okay, not a bad idea. And then they like really went into depth of what it was going to be. It was like, okay, never mind. Horrible idea.
Yeah, bad idea. I saw the way it looked. Bad idea. All right, Logan, your final pick. What is it gonna be, sir?
Oh man, that's a tough one. You know, this one might be very ballsy, but this game has been showed to us before. It looks insanely great. First game, absolutely fantastic. And it still hasn't had an official release date, but I think this year is the year. So, what I am going to be choosing as my last game is going to be Hell's Blade Senua Sacrifice. I think that's coming out this year for sure.
All right.
Uh,
I mean,
I
it was
find it out
there. I didn't feel like picking it, so.
Wait,
But
why is it not showing in my watch list? Oh, give me a second. All right.
by the way, it's Senua's Saga, Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah,
is the first
I
game.
know. I just noticed.
I wasn't gonna correct you,
Well-
but then I felt like it. So, DJ, what is your last pick?
Oh, this game says it has an estimated release date for 2023,
That's
but it
this
doesn't
year.
have like an official one. And I'm afraid to pull the trigger on it, so I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. Does this one have an official release date? No, that's estimated too. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna pick Sons of the Forest.
Hey,
Oh, that is not the button I wanted to pick. God damn it. I gotta type it back in. Sonic Frontiers.
Perfect. All right.
Sons of the
Well, once
Forest.
DJ figures his shit out, well,
I said, I have to hit draft game first. Come on. And there we go.
all right. The draft is complete. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the final tally for each of us after the initial surge of games is Mr. Thorkage himself with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Hogwarts Legacy, Forspoken, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, Scars Above, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Sons of the Forest. The Birdman himself assembled the crack team of Marvel Spider-Man 2, Liza P, Octopath Traveler 2, Hades 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, The Wolf Among Us 2, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. That is a lot of fucking twos, I just realized.
I know. I literally noticed it too. I'm like, two, 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 two.
All right. Then the pinball himself, Worthy Morgan. Gotta stop drinking, folks. Assembled Resident Evil 4 Remake, Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Pikmin 4. He has a lot of 4s on his team. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, Street Fighter 6, and Assassin's Creed Mirage. And then the defending champion, myself, and I have Final Fantasy 16, Dead Space Remake, Starfield, Fire Emblem Engage, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Like a Dragon Ishin, Sea of Stars, and Horizon Call of the Mountain. All right, guys, we've been excited. Everyone's been talking about how they can't wait for this draft to come up. How, overall, did you guys think it went? We'll go to Thorkage himself first.
Pretty good. Like I said, Octopath Traveler, Pikmin 4. What else? Sea of Stars, Like a Dragon. Like, as opposed to last year where it was like half my picks were sniped before me. Like this year, like you especially rolled the dice and took a few that I had on my list. Worthy swipe Pikmin 4 for me, so I'm not gonna say I want to do horrible because it better not fucking suck. Octopath Traveler is one I don't really know, but I saw the last one got an 80 something. But I'm pretty happy. The only one that really scares me is Forspoken. Just because I hear a lot of mixed stuff, even out of, well, not really out of you two. You two were kind of like, I'm okay, but yeah, I'm happy overall.
Mr. Birdman himself, how'd you think it went?
I thought it went pretty well. I mean, compared to last year, where I, for some reason in my brain, after seeing the Nintendo showcase, decided to go for a lot of Nintendo games. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, most of them were mediocre games, especially for my first choice. I very sorely regret making that my first pick. But this year, I really thought about what games score very well, especially some of the more smaller games that score very, very well. And I started to really strategize and pick games that even I wouldn't even think about being as great. So I'm feeling pretty good this year. I feel like I'm actually going to be very competitive and actually be ahead of the game and know what I'm doing. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
All right, Mr. Worthy Morgan. You gonna stick with it this year?
Yes, I definitely will be sticking
All right.
with it this year. That's for sure. I feel like I did all right. There's some games I wish I would have came out with. It had me change sort of what I was actually hoping picking some of these games up. instead of drafting. But is what it is. When everybody else knows what games to look for and stuff, it makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah. The only thing I wish would have went a little different for me is I wish Resident Evil would have fallen to me. I really was hoping I could get Final Fantasy 16 and Resident Evil 4. I would have been very happy with that. But Dead Space Remake is a good second choice for that. And then my only other one that I'm a little iffy on is Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Like I said when I picked it, if it comes out, I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to score minimum mid to high 80s. My only thing is like I just don't see how they can get it out and be as detailed as I know FromSoft likes to be with those games. Who knows? Maybe they have multiple teams. Maybe this game's been in production a lot longer than we all think it has been. Well, I guess that's kind of obvious considering they were trying to release it. But that is my only maybe I shouldn't have game. Other than that, I think we all did very, very well. There's a lot of good games on here. I think it's going to be a very competitive year, which I'm very excited about. Off the bat, if we're believed to be the projected scores, Worthy right now is ahead at 137.6 points. I am in second place at 136.7 points. And then third place is Thorkage at 109.7. And bringing up the rear, the Birdman himself at 109.2 points. But that doesn't matter because those projections are always off anyway. So,
You,
all right.
you see the new schedule off the bat just through the end of January, and
Yeah,
up
it's just a
it's
ridiculous amount of game.
me, Logan, me, Worthy, and that's just through these next couple weeks into that first week of March. That's insane.
Yeah, half of my games by the end of February, we'll know what they are. So, all right. Well, guys, everyone listen out there, guys, the one doing it. I think that about wraps it up. Any other things you want to say?
Awkward long pause and
Always.
No, not really. Just excited to. Hopefully, we could do. Hopefully, this year we could do a little bit more updates doing this. But I mean, again, last year this was kind of new to us. Well, not kind of. It was new to us. It was brand new. So hopefully, we could do a little bit more updates. Maybe a mid-year review or something like that at some point. Other than that, I mean, I'm excited. I'm already kind of looking into doing some bids already, so I'm
And
excited.
I don't know about you guys, but I plan on trying to at least play all my draft board right now. I'm not so sure about Legend of Zelda because I haven't really touched any of those yet, but I would love to play some of those, or I should try them, I should say. But yeah, I think I want to at least try every game on my list so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm playing every single one of the games I have on my list. The only one that I may not be able to is obviously Horizon Call of the Mountain, but that's more financial than want and need. So, what do you guys say? Whether you gonna play everything?
I'll play. I'll play most of it. I do think I want to try to pick up Diablo. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Logan, you said you picked up some of the games you don't plan on playing. Obviously, the one is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You have no chance to play that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not touching that. No.
Is that the only one, or is, it looks like it's the only one for me?
The only other one is I've never played the first Hellblade, so I don't know if I'm going to be picking that up if it does release. I hope it releases this year. But other than that, everything else, well, even Octopath Traveler 2, I'm probably not going to play that. I never even played the first one. But everything else,
So good.
I pretty much do plan on playing. Like I already plan on playing Stalker 2 when it releases. Hades 2, if I play the first one and actually beat it by the time the second one comes out, I'll definitely play it. And Lies of P comes out on Game Pass day one, so I'll be playing that for sure day one. And then obviously we already know Marvel's Spider-Man 2 playing that day one for sure. So
question for you. Not that I'm going to do it because I mean we all have a solid draft list. We're just going to do counter picks whenever throughout the year?
Yeah, so counter picks are just you just make a bid on a counter pick. So whenever a game, like say for example, I don't know, hold on, let me pull it up. Say for example, it gets announced that I don't know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or Armored Core 6. Those are probably the two that are most likely to get pushed. Say one of those is confirmed to get pushed. If you can get that counter pick bid in, because it works just like the regular bid, so there is some time for it to happen. But if you can get that in before the person drops it, they're shit out of luck. Pay attention. That's pretty much what I'm going with. So that's it. We got to stay locked in for all 12 months.
Heck yeah.
Bring it.
I definitely I have to.
So, well, the good news is, as I said, you can access it on your phone. You can access it fairly quickly. So, all right. Anything else, fellas?
Nope.
Best of luck to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing like a little reward for first place and something for last place, or?
Well, we said we would talk about that. We think the punishment might be like we have to dress up weird or something. We can talk about that, and we'll let the audience know what we plan on doing. But there will be this year a quote unquote punishment. Not gonna fucking whip the guy or anything like that, but there will
Loser
be.
has to buy Madden.
Oh God. Oh,
Oh no. Please.
that's worse than getting him. Oh, you know what? I'll take 20 lashings instead. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But there will be a punishment to be had for the person in last place, and then we can talk about some kind of reward or anything like that. If we want to do any sort of financial reward or anything like that, we can talk about that throughout the year. But if no one else has got anything to say, ladies and gentlemen out there, this brings us to the end of our show. Everyone who has been watching or listening, we just want to take this time and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Without your support, we could not be doing what we're trying to do here on the Experience Point. But please help us to continue to grow by telling everyone out there that you have some new friends willing to talk all sorts of fandoms with them here at the XP Podcast and the Experience Point channel as a whole. We would really appreciate it. Mr. Birdman, any last words?
As always, thanks for stopping by for another, episode of the XP podcast. As always, we do really appreciate each and every one of you guys stopping by to listen. And as always, if you'd like to support us, we always appreciate you giving us a like, maybe a subscribe. And if you have any comments or any suggestions, we always have the comment section open below. But yeah, I also want to shout out our Patreon Platinum member, Logan Leffer. We do really appreciate it each and every month that you do support us. The money does help us keep going with this each and every week, month, the whole year. So, but yeah, other than that, there's no need, by the way, for you guys to give us any money. We are just here. We just hope that you guys enjoy our content and come to stop by each and every week. But other than that, I guess you guys will see us you'll see me on an XP podcast.
Mr. DJ.
Yeah, looking forward to the year. I think we're a lot more close this year because, like you said, that first year it was pretty much who's fighting for second place. I think we might be a lot closer this year. And I look forward to a lot of these games coming out this year. It's going to be good to be kind of back to normal gaming wise, where we're not, cleaning on by our tails for the 2 or 3 games that came out in a 4-week span like we did this last year. So I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that mid-year lull that we suffered in last year. Last year was January good, February good, March okay, and then we didn't get anything until September or October, if I remember right. So
yeah, it seems like this year we're going to be
inundated with games.
First and second quarter heavy, and then like we kind of talked about on this one on our predictions pod last episode, it seems like we're gonna hit that where we're not really saturated with games, but just hot and heavy, and then they're gonna drop the bombs on us for what's coming out end of summer, fall, holiday season, and it's gonna be a good year.
Mr. Worthy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this really a whole bunch. It's definitely going to keep me in the gaming world a lot better this year. I felt like last year I wasn't into it as much with everything going on, but everything settled down. I can get more into it and do a lot more research. And I need to find my list so I can add some stuff.
All right, and
Yeah,
let
I'm
us
definitely looking forward to this.
Yeah, and keep us updated on your daughter's team. I like sports. We all like well, 3 of us like sports here. But let us know
I
how
might
she's
be
doing.
coaching it.
Oh, look at that. Actually, I don't know if I want you to be my coach. You're kind of chaotic and
Well-
psychotic on the field. So
Well,
Or
her
court.
coach has basically just came up and told me he doesn't know what he's doing. He needs help.
sounds about right. All
So
right.
he's gonna have the Bobby Knight of parents help coach.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Speaking of predictions, like we did on last week's episode, everyone, get ready for our open critic predictions battle. We're bringing it back once again. We're gonna come with it to you next week. That'll be the topic of the show, a point of the show next week, where we sit down and we predict what all these games are going to be. So look forward to that. With all that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's over. We're done. Thanks everyone for listening and following along with us on our fantasy journey. Hope everyone has a good one. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. See y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.